And they're off. Lantau and the Cairo Kid with C now up there on the outside, and Count Cristo for the rail moving along to fourth. Mungo Magic, our hoisted mast, to the back. Down the back stretch with 5 furlongs left to go. Lantau a narrow lead from the gray, the Cairo Kid. Length and a half more. C now is racing third with Mungo Magic fourth in between. Crown Count Cristo back to fifth on the inside as they head past the half-mile pole, and our hoisted mast is trailing the field. The Cairo Kid and C now picks up second. Third is Lantau, drop back to third. Mungo Magic is fourth as around the far turn. Crown Count Cristo and our hoisted mast. The Cairo Kid from C now toward the top of the stretch. The lead is 3 parts of a length. Whip out on C now. C now on the outside. The Cairo Kid out of the inside trying to stay through the stretch run. And they turn for home, and it's the Cairo Kid trying to kick away. A length and a half from C now in second. A gap of 6 lengths. Scramble on for third. Crown Count Cristo in our hoisted mast. Furlong left to run now, and it's the Cairo Kid. Angel Cruz, the Cairo Kid comes back strong. The Cairo Kid from C now. The Cairo Kid C now charging hard. It's the Cairo Kid half-length winner from C now. Crown Count Cristo was third in our hoisted mast. $17.20, trifecta $20.80. Superfecta $45.60. Second race, scratch 2, 5, 2, 5.5 on the bowl game first course, and the Cairo Kid. 7-year-old Greg Gelding, the Cairo Kid. Ridden to victory by Angel Cruz. Owned by Rising Sun Racing Stables Incorporated and Annette Eubanks, Annette Eubanks trainer. 7-year-old Greg Gelding by Cairo Prince. Hunted down on Copperline by Mutakdim. Bred in Kentucky by Spooky Hollow Racing Incorporated. Bob Hewitt in a minute 9.89. The turf course is the second wire finish. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4. No changes third. Fourth race, 3 My Boy Patty, jockey Austin Reynolds. Austin Reynolds on 3, My Boy Patty. Fifth race, scratch 2, Nostalgic Run. Fifth race, scratch 2. Second race, second finish line on the turf. Turf firm. Second finish line. And they're off. Princess Palmer from Lady Cagefire sent up there with early speed. Out of the outside is third is Jimmy DeBook. And then Queen Tapiture in fourth and Ballyhooly racing in fifth. And Sweet Beauty and Closer to the Heart are the two in the back. It's Princess Palmer, the pacemaker, heading into the turn, leads it about a length. Lady Cage Fighter second, Jimmy DeBook on the outside in third. Queen Tapiture travels fourth, now 5 from the front. Ballyhooly's now 8 off that lead. And back of the pack, a Sweet Beauty and Closer to the Heart. Midpoint on the turn, Princess Palmer pouring on the speed is open a 5-length advantage. As Queen Tapiture on the far outside, the white blinkers tries to run on for shared out of the inside. Lady Cage Fighter fighting hard too. In between horses is Jimmy DeBook. And to the final furlong they go, and Princess Palmer and Jean Briceño, they're well clear and full of run today. A 5-6 length advantage with less than a furlong to go. Ballyhooly is picking up. Queen Tapiture for second with a 16th left to run. Princess Palmer does it in sharp fashion to win by a half dozen. Ballyhooly was second. Queen Tapiture third. Stormy Atlantic, bred in Maryland by James Claude Smith Jr. Third race, Exacta Trifecta Superfecta Double Pick 3, start of the Rainbow Pick 6, 9,212 carryover, no changes third. Fourth race, 4-3 My Boy Patty. Fourth race, 3 My Boy Patty, jockey Austin Reynolds. Fifth race, scratch the 2 Nostalgic Run. Fifth race, scratch the 2. Sixth race, scratch the 4 Roan Burgundy. 6 Judy's Army. Scratch 8 Nick's Little Boy. Scratch 9 Landon Jack. Scratch 12 By Its Absence. No changes. Linda. And they're off. Dowsing Rod and Moonset flashing up early speed as Sweet Syntax away in good order right there in between horses to mix it up too. Rider T is in fourth, Bill of Rights is next, and Surf City Gold is in the back. At the rail, Moonset has a neck in front from Sweet Syntax. Dowsing Rod settles in third, 3 wide. Extreme outside, Bill of Rights trying to move forward now, just 3.5 from the front. Rider T rail, another 5 back is Surf City Gold. Into the turn, Moonset, Sweet Syntax keeping the pressure on, and here's Bill of Rights now lurking and moving up nicely. Here's Bill of Rights to the far outside, coming to join the leaders. Sweet Syntax and Moonset down to the inside. 3 across the track with a quarter of a mile left to go. Dowsing Rod is in fourth. They straighten for home now, and it's Bill of Rights. Bill of Rights goes on strongly. Bill of Rights a length and a half or 2 now from Sweet Syntax. We get up Moonset. To center of the track is Dowsing Rod as they come deep stretch now with Bill of Rights and Axel Concepcion. Dowsing Rod and the X-Men closing in on the outside. Going to be closer at the wire. Bill of Rights holding. Bill of Rights. Bill of Rights wins it from Dowsing Rod. And Sweet Syntax third and Moonset fourth. Fourth race, number 3, My Boy Patty. Jockey Austin Reynolds on 3, My Boy Patty in the fourth. On the Accelerative course rail, 70 feet. Second wire finish, Exacta Trifecta, Superfecta, Double Pick 3, and Late Pick 5. Here's Bill of Rights, unofficial winner of race 3. Jockey Axel Concepcion owned by course rail, 70 feet. Second wire finish, Exacta Trifecta, Superfecta, Double Pick 3, and Late Pick 5. And they're off. Odinson very fast away. Royal Spy is right there too. And Sue Loves Barbados and Zip Line to Heaven down to the inside. Just a couple of lengths separates them. And Kobe Tough in between horses racing along in fifth. RB's the Boss is next. And the last sip and My Boy Patty's in the back heading into the far turn run. Where it's Odinson up top leads about a length and a half. Sue Loves Barbados and Royal Spy back in third position. And Kobe Tough is in mid-flight. And back to RB's the Boss. The far outside is My Boy Patty. Zip Line to Heaven's only 4 or 5 from the front. Trying to get off that inside now. Trailing the field is the last sip. Top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go. And it's Odinson showing the way. Sue Loves Barbados. Kobe Tough to the center of the track. If it tied her out is My Boy Patty. Royal Spy. Zip Line to Heaven getting something going for the final furlong. Odinson still there and holding Sue Loves Barbados. Sue Loves Barbados. Odinson just a neck in front from Sue Loves Barbados on the outside. Gaining inches. Going to be close. Second wire finish. Odinson, Sue Loves Barbados, and Kobe Tough. Official. Race 4 official. Unofficial 67418. Madison Myers trainer, Axel Concepcion, winning rider. Back-to-back, Axel Concepcion. 3-year-old duck by Around Gelding, Odinson by Editorial, out of Thunder Lily by Thunder Gulch. Bred in Maryland by Dr. and Mrs. Thomas Bowman, a minute 3.66. 5.5 on the turf. Acceler course, rail 70 feet. Double 66, $67. Pick 3, $184. Pick 3, scratch 2, Nostalgic Run. Exacta Trifecta, Superfecta, Double, pick 3, pick 4. 6-3, scratch 4, Roan Burgundy. 6, Judy's Army. 8, Nick's Little Boy. 9, Landon Jack. 12, By Its Absence. 7th race, no changes. 8th race, Jamie Carolyns Malibu. They're off. Rusty's G550. Session Armstrong from the rail. Here's Galerio on the outside. 3 wide, first turn run. Galerio moves up into third. Girl Dad is in the back of the pack as they round the turn with Carolyns Malibu outside. Round that first turn they go, and it's Rusty's G550, the head in front from Sesh, who's trying to prompt. Not too fast a pace out there with 7/8 to go. Galerio on the outside in the clear from third. Armstrong taken back in fourth position. It's another 2 lengths back at Carolyns Malibu and Girl Dad, the 2 trailers. Only 5 from the front. Opening quarter went 24.99, so an easy go up front for Rusty's G550 and Sesh to 1-2. In the meantime, Galerio is in third position. Armstrong right there. A close fourth, a couple of lengths from the front, and Carolyns Malibu and Girl Dad. Heading over the far turn, controlled pace for Rusty's G550, the neck in front from Sesh. Armstrong pent up on the inside in third, and Galerio on the outside. Girl Dad is in between horses. Well bunched into the far turn. 2.5 off that lead is Girl Dad in between. At the outside is Carolyns Malibu. Far turn run where it's Rusty's G550 still in front from Sesh by a half length. Galerio's called on to run from third. Armstrong waiting down to the inside, has room to slip on through Carolyns Malibu, surging and ridden along on the far outside, and it's Girl Dad back of the pack. They make the turn for home with Rusty's G550 and Galerio. Armstrong follows them and tips off the inside from third. Carolyns Malibu center of the track. They're coming to the last furlong now, and Galerio opens a 2-length lead. Galerio is in front from in between horses. Armstrong's in the battle for second with Carolyns Malibu on the outside of Rusty's G550. Galerio is home free today. Galerio and Geron Barbosa to win. Carolyns Malibu and Armstrong, and then Rusty's G550. Minute 45.36. Pick 3, 73.80. Pick 4, 429.70. Pick 5, $1,878.95. Circle Geron Barbosa for Built Right Stables LLC. Ray Ginter Jr. Trainer, 7-year-old Bay Gelding by Jumpstart. Out of Congaree Princess by Congaree. Bred in Maryland by Daniel Marconi. In a minute 45.36. Race scratch 4, Roan Burgundy. 6, Judy's Army. 8, Nick's Little Boy. 9, Landon Jack. 12, By Its Absence. 7th race, no changes. 8th race, 2, Iron Ranger, jockey Jamie Rodriguez. 3, Tio Tony, jockey Gino Velo. Scratch 4, Sheriff Ronnie. It's Phil Mangano's 60th birthday group in the winner's circle now. Welcome to Laurel Park. and happy birthday. Sixth race on the bowl game turf course, 5.5 second wire finish. Second finish. And they're off. Kenner. Dark and Fitzy on the outside, and Great Idea evenly divided. Next is Ragtime Riches racing along in fifth, and War and Roses, a lot of sense, is trailing the field. And so it's Dark and Fitzy taking off at a good pace, leads at a length and a half from Kenner back second. Now a 2-length lead to Dark and Fitzy over Kenner. Evenly divided. Great Ideas out the 2-path in the clear, and 5 off for speed. War and Roses racing on the outside of Ragtime Riches, and then a lot of sense trailing the field. Midway on the turn, Dark and Fitzy to catch still. Kenner is second, and Great Ideas on the move from third. Evenly divided is in fourth. War and Roses looking to move up too, and Ragtime Riches down to the inside into the stretch. Quarter of a mile left to go. Kenner now at Dark and Fitzy, and here's Great Idea trying to pick them up. Evenly divided is fourth. Great Idea on the outside, charging hard. Dark and Fitzy just hanging on gamely. Kenner in between horses, 3 across the track with a 16 to go. Great Idea's got the momentum. Great Idea, Dark and Fitzy, and Kenner in evenly divided. Great Idea. Photo second, that's tight. Kenner or Dark and Fitzy. Owned by Louis Solomon, Walter Weiser the second, trained by Phil Capilano, Brennan, Maryland by Vivian Rawl. 5-year-old Big Gelding by Great Notion out of Calliope by Outflanker. Running time 1 minute 2.35. Owned by Louis Solomon, Walter Weiser the second, trained by Phil Capilano, Brennan, Maryland by Vivian Rawl. 5-year-old Big Gelding by Great Notion out of Calliope by Outflanker. Running time 1 minute 2.35. $2 exacta $41, dollar trifecta $48.40. Dollar superfecta $201.40. High $511.40. High value carryover $2,709.70. Double $25. Pick 3 $69.10. No changes in the 7th. 21 minutes to post. 8th race. 2 Iron Ranger, jockey Jamie Rodriguez. 3 Tio Tony, jockey Gino Velo. Scratch 4 Sheriff Ronnie, the 8th. In the gate, and they're off. The Wolfman Fine Faith is asked for early speed from the inside. Jabalicious is away in third and take charge to the outside of that in fourth. Arden's lucky to be in the extreme outside there in fifth. And back to Calming Storm, only 3.5 or 4 off the lead riding the inside. And Great Heavens is trailing the field. It is Fine Faith, a half length in front from the Wolfman, and Arden's lucky to be would take charge to fourth. Calming Storm on the inside. Jabalicious has dropped some 5 off the speed to second to last position. And trailing the field is Great Heavens on the outside. Into the far turn, 3 furlongs from home. Fine Faith, the Wolfman. Arden's lucky to be on 3 wide. Another 3 lengths back, and next in 4th position. In between horses, try to hold 4th, take charge 2, but now slip back to 5th and passed by Great Heavens is launching a wide rally. And Calming Storm down to the inside. Into the stretch, and it's Fine Faith, the Wolfman, trying to get by on the outside. The Wolfman is trying hard, but Fine Faith finds more. Fine Faith, the Wolfman, extreme outside, Great Heavens. Fine Faith pouring it on in the last 16th of a mile, and he's 30 to 1. 30 to 1. Fine Faith. Fine Faith to win. The Wolfman, Great Heavens. Calming Storm. $2 exacta, 180.60. Dollar trifecta pays $314. Dollar superfecta, 625.20. Find Faith. Richard Monterey aboard for Robin Graham, Mary Jones, Robin Graham trainer. Bowman, a 4-year-old bay gelding, Find Faith by Divining Rod out of Manhattan Madam by Not for Love. Running time a minute, perfect 625.20. 7-1 double, $193. Pick 3, $244.25. Eighth race, 24 minutes to post. On the Exceller Turf Course, Jamie Rodriguez on the 2, Iron Ranger, 3, Tio Tony, jockey Gino Velo, scratch 4, Sheriff Ronnie. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta wagering. And they're off. Sneaking Suspicion and Scores to Settle are out first. Iron Ranger right there with speed 2, settling on the inside, right off the speed now. So Scores to Settle and Sneaking Suspicion down on the inside as they push on to the turn run. And next is Iron Ranger. Here's Marilyn Moon on the outside, moving up in third position as Iron Rangers and tight take it back there. And next is T.O. Tony. The pace is slow. Hey Chief is racing 3 wide round that turn, and Lunar Dash is at the back of the pack. Sneaking Suspicion and Scores to Settle up front together with Sneaking Suspicion a narrow lead as they journey down the backstretch now. Marilyn Moon and Iron Ranger nose to nose for third. They're followed by T.O. Tony, who's got 5 to make up now. Hey Chief and Lunar Dash at the back of the pack. Sneaking Suspicion from Scores to Settle. It's 2 lengths back. Iron Ranger and Marilyn Moon right there in fourth, just 2 for the front. A length and a half more, and it's T.O. Tony, Lunar Dash. Hey Chief asks for run from the back of the pack. And trailing the field now, some 7 from the front into the far turn. Still Sneaking Suspicion and Scores to Settle 1-2. Iron Rangers called on for a full run from third. Marilyn Moon is in fourth. Back to Lunar Dash, and T.O. Tony's out widest on the turn. Hey Chief trailing the field. Sneaking Suspicion tries to go on for another quarter of a mile, but Iron Ranger is taking aim on the outside and taking the lead. Down to the inside, Hey Chief has cut the corner, has advanced to third from last. They've got about a 3/16 of a mile left to run. Iron Ranger, Sneaking Suspicion. Hey Chief trying to reach on from third, but just at an even clip. It is Iron Ranger in front. Iron Ranger, Marilyn Moon resurgent on the outside. Hey Chief is right there in the photo for second. It's going to be Iron Ranger, Marilyn Moon, Hey Chief, then T.O. Tony. Minute 43.70. Official race 8. Iron Ranger in race 8 official. 1460 winner. $1 trifecta, 163.70. Dollar superfecta, 637.80. $322 double 1-2. Pick 3, $1,641.25. Pick 4, $9,399.85. 4 or 5, pick 5, $186.65. Pick 5 carryover, $11,201.79. 4, 6, pick 6, $38.22. $11,277.05. Pick 6 carryover. So late pick 5 carryover, Rainbow pick 6 carryover, both in excess of $11,000 for tomorrow's racing program. Post time 12:25. Join us here at Laurel Park for the live card. In the meantime, no American Racing Channel simulcast this evening. Plenty of action from your favorite tracks around the nation will continue through the afternoon.